Hold your applause, but not your chuckles. So, just before I started, right, the professional warm-up comedian who works here, Chunky B, he's very good. He said to the audience, before we do this little 2-minute bit where I never know what to say to the audience, he says, hold your applause and not your chuckles. And I'm thinking, is that a euphemism for something? Is that some kind of double entendre? Because if it is, I'm using it. Anyway, do you know what I did today? I did something that I thought I would never do. And then I did something else. Oh, God. Well, you stop, knock it off. No, what I did was I got offered a job on New Year's Eve. Now, I normally never work New Year's Eve, but I got offered a job to do the, you know, the Atlantic City? You know, it's like Vegas, but cold. Well, at New Year, I'm doing the New Year's show at the Borgata Hotel, which is the good hotel, not the Trump one, the good one. But I'm thinking... What? Trump fans? I never heard of that before. I'm a fan of Donald Trump, and I don't appreciate that kind of talk. Odd to me. I've never had Trump fans in here before. I didn't know the studio was, you know, small enough to fit them all in. Apparently it is. Well, it's going to be a long night. Anyway, so I've agreed to do this show in the Borgata and at New Year's, and I'm thinking, I usually am very drunk. No, I used to get very drunk at New Year's. I would actually get drunk around about November. And then, you know, as soon as the clocks went forward again, I was back in the game. We should probably show some commercials, and then when you come back, I'm going to make out with you.
Ferguson.
Hey! Look at you! Come on in! Hi, welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Night Show. I am your host, Davies. Please, please! Please, thank you. That's enough, thank you. And relax. All right, that's right. Boy, oh, you did stop. Great. You know what I love? You know what I love? When I come out and the audience in the studio is watching the professional warm-up comedian, and I'm like, hey, I'm over here! And they're like, when can we quit this crap? Do we have to keep going? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, TV, everything's real. Hey, it's a great day for America, everybody. It's Friday. Yeah! Man, the week has just spun right by this week, hasn't it? But Barack Obama, remember him? His inauguration is still months away, but they're saying that the transition efforts are going to cost $12 million. I know. Well, it sounds like a lot, but it's less than what Sarah Palin would have spent on the inaugural gown and the tiara and the cape and the scepter and the, what else? Carriage pulled by dogs. Mush, mush! Mush, mush! Ha, ha, ha! There would be golden trousers for her husband. There would have been a lot more. Universal Studios announced today they're making a movie based on the board game Monopoly. So it's official then. Hollywood has run out of ideas. That's it. We got nothing. Hooray for Hollywood. We got nothing at all. Agents all over town are calling their clients, can you play a wheelbarrow? What about a hat? Monopoly is a movie? Oh, come on! Mind you, the way the real estate market is now, Monopoly could be quite scary, actually. That'd be quite... Oh, yeah, a little bit of satire there, Craig. Thank you, yes. Oh, it's not all double entendres. It's mostly double entendres, but it's not all. There was science news today as well. Scientists discovered the gene responsible for cocaine addiction. Oh, yeah? It's called Gene Simmons. He's the one in Kiss with the long tongue. Well, he thinks it's long. Check out this baby. Ah. That's right. I can't say anything. Today is also a great day for a good friend of the show, Prince Charles, who turns 60 today. He still looks fantastic. Do we have a picture of Prince Charles? There he is. Now, he's awesome looking, isn't he? Can I see that again? Holy crap. Now, not only is it Prince Charles's birthday today, it's also Condoleezza Rice's birthday. Now, Condoleezza Rice and Prince Charles, very different, of course. One is a powerless figurehead who looks great in a dress, and the other one is Condoleezza Rice. So right there... All right, I'll tell you what I want to talk about. The big movie that's opening today, of course. Everyone's talking about it. It's a new James Bond movie, Quantum of Solace. Yes. Yes, I'm very excited. Quantum of Solace, it's called. Now, I love James Bond movies, but that is a crap title. That is a crap title. You know, Quantum of Solace? What? Classic Bond films have got titles that make sense. The Man with the Golden Gun. It's about a man with a golden gun. Goldfinger, about a man who loved gold so much it made his fingers gold. Thunderball, about a guy... All right. I can't say what that was about. Or Octopussy. I probably shouldn't talk about that either. I made myself laugh. That's funny. Anyway, Quantum of Solace is the name of this movie. It's a Quantum of Solace apparently is the smallest amount of comfort that you can give someone. And in this movie, part of the story is that James Bond is looking for comfort. And I've got a problem with that. A James Bond movie shouldn't be about comfort or feelings. It's not about, oh, I feel vulnerable. What the hell are you talking about? It's James Bond. It's not about comfort. It's about comfortably feeling up women. That's what it should be about. It should be about, yes, feelings. I'm thinking about things. Come on. Oh, my heart is broken. You're James Bond. It should be about cheerful misogyny. You know, drinking, shagging everything in sight. Pretty much how I spent the 80s. You know what I mean? I don't even know if James Bond drinks martinis anymore. I think he's gone to Appletinis or Cosmos. Probably doesn't even drink alcohol. Maybe just a juice or a Snapple. I'll just take a Snapple. I'll be all right. I'll just have a Snapple. I'm upset about my girlfriend. What? Apparently, throughout the new movie, Bond is upset about the death of his girlfriend. And, you know, in the old movies, Sean Connery, of course, would be upset about the death of his girlfriend for about 30 seconds, and then he'd move on. Now, clearly, Sean Connery was the best James Bond. Arguing over who's the second best James Bond is like arguing who's the second best member of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. What's the point? Who even knows? You know, I've nothing against Daniel Craig. He's a terrific actor, but I'm not used to him as James Bond. It's not working yet for me. Do we have a picture of Daniel Craig? Okay. Hey. Yes, all right. Woo. That's not a Secret Service agent. That's a roided-up cabana boy. This is Daniel Craig. Come on. I mean, where does he even keep his gadgets? Actually, I think I know the answer to that. That's Daniel Craig. Do we have a picture of Sean Connery as James Bond? That's what I'm talking. I don't know what Bond movie that is. Can you see that again? Oh, yeah. Wow, wow. 00 heaven. I'm sure the new movie is good. I'm just having a difficult time accepting it as a James Bond movie. I mean, I'm sure it's good and stuff happens and it's but it's like when I saw Kenny Rogers with his new face. Do you know what I mean? It's still good. I had just difficulty accepting that it was Kenny. Do we have a picture of the original Kenny Rogers? Okay, there he is. Now there's Kenny. Now a picture of Kenny after the plastic surgery. Now come on! All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back with the Big Friday show. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm practicing being a Bond villain. That's another thing. I got a problem with this Bond movie. The villain is just a jerk that wants tons of cash. That's not a Bond villain. He doesn't have, a pet owl or a midget that can kill you with a hat. That's what you need. This is my little guy with a hat. He can kill you with his hat. That's a villain. Not some guy who'll give me all your money. If I wanted to see that, I'd watch The Apprentice. Don't you see anything against Donald Trump in this studio tonight, pal? So, here's the thing. Remember I said right at the very beginning of the show that I would make out with you, and then we went all through the monologue and I didn't make out with you? I'm still not gonna. No, I don't know. It's funny because when you go to make out with someone and you have to put on your make-out face. And you don't know, and they'll see it coming. Like, stay there. Like, if you go and make out with someone, right? You can't just actually be in the make out right away. You can't just suddenly be in it. You got to kind of do the. Please, do that little thing. Like that. And then, if they see you doing the make-out face and they kind of go, oh. That's bad. Because you know what it's like when you see someone else do the make-out face and you don't want to see the make-out face? Like when they say to you, oh, I really think it's... And then you see it coming at you, you're like... I'm here for help with my geography homework, thank you. Anyway, so I don't think we should make out yet. Let's just fool around. All right. All right, I can't be making out with you. Or maybe I can. We don't have time for that. I have to do the emails. Do we have time for the emails, do we?
Yes, it's email time again. Put down your ganja, it's time to check the mail. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Do. Email time. We always on a Friday night, we always use that email jingle because a lot of times the kids on a Friday night watching the show, they smoke the herbal cigarette. Anyway, all right, this is from Laura in San Jose in Costa Rica. We go out in Costa Rica? That's the interwebs. Illegal downloading of our show in Costa Rica. You dangerous bastards, I love you. Mi gusto Costa Rica. Is that right? Mi gusto? Is that right? What? Mi gusta? Oh, knock it off, you wise ass. Mi gusta Costa Rica, then. I don't even want to talk about it now. I'm in a huff. That would be funny. Imagine if you had your own late-night talk show and you went in a huff. For like the whole show, you were just like... Anyway, this is from Laura in San Jose. She says, Dear Craig, I've never smoked pot. So? I'm thinking about trying. But I'm afraid I'll end up doing something really stupid. What should I do? I wouldn't smoke pot if I were you. That's my official answer. And the view of the Columbia Broadcasting System. This is from Stacy in Alfalfa. Really? That's a real place? Alfalfa in Oregon. I thought Alfalfa was one of the Little Rascals. Isn't Alfalfa one of the Little Rascals? I've never seen the Little Rascals. I've just heard people talking about it who lived here before I came to live here. You know, people grew up watching the Little Rascals and the Three Stooges as well. I never saw the Three Stooges growing up. I know, everybody's like, really? Get out of here, you foreign jerk. I'm like, hey, that doesn't make me less of an American. It does a little bit, doesn't it? It makes me less of an American. I feel bad about it. You know what? I'm going to do some homework on that. I'm going to hang out with some people and we're going to watch some Three Stooges movies and I'll smoke some herbal cigarettes. You're welcome, everybody. All right. Stacy in Alfalfa, Oregon says, Dear Craig, my hot tub is leaking. How do I fix it? Joe the plumber. You get Joe the plumber to come and fix your hot tub. There he is. My guess is he's looking for something to do right about now. This is from Buck in Calumet in Michigan. Calumet? That sounds kind of like sort of medieval, like King Arthur from Calumet. Sire, a horse approaches from Calumet. Bring him hither. He carries with him an email, sire. Then bring it to me, quickly. Sir, an email from Calumet. Dear Craig, sometimes I blow up at my friends after I lose at Pictionary. Well, that's not anything to do with Knights of the Round Table. Sometimes I blow up at my friends after I lose at Pictionary. How do you keep your cool? I smoke herbal cigarettes. I don't. All right, this is from Garrett in Hilo in Hawaii. Finally, an email from Hawaii after all this time. I think it takes longer to get across the ocean or something like that. This is from Garrett in Hilo, Hawaii. Hello, Craig. What's the best way to build a snowman? Well, what the hell do you care? You're in Hawaii. It's not like this. Actually, you can build one like that if you want. Oh, I love that when that happens, when I go... I know. All right, this is from Tony in Elmira in New York. Elmira? Elmira, there is a message from Calumet. What does he say? Lady Elmira approaches, sir. Really? Word has it she's been in Calumet. Indeed. Tony in Elmira, New York says, Dear Craig, how do I get my new girlfriend to hold my hand? Oh, please, come on, you know... This isn't a kid here. We're a late night show. This is somebody in their 40s. Now, this is what we got to do. Tony, does your new girlfriend know that she's your new girlfriend? Because we got laws about that kind of thing. I think the best way to get your new girlfriend to hold your hand is... isn't there a trick you can use, a popcorn bucket? Oh, no, that's something else. Hey! Don't you judge me! It's because I didn't make out with them. They're insane with jealousy. I don't know. How would you get a girl to hold your hand? Say, nice to meet you. That's it. And then offer her some Purell. Well, you know what I'm looking forward to? Commercials. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the big Friday night show. Knock it off! Got an audience full of Trump fans. Have you ever heard anything so mad in your life? Trump fans here to see me. I'm so honored. I feel terribly self-conscious about my hair and everything. I'm such a jerk. I mean, really. I know I am. There's no point just yelling at the screen and throwing stuff. I know I'm a jerk. Anyway, my first guest tonight isn't a jerk. He's actually one of my favourite guests on this show. He's an actor, stars in The Big Bang Theory, which is Mondays at 8 p.m. on CBS. Oh, no, wait, I don't spit for CBS. Hey, wait. Maybe I do. Hey, maybe I do, huh? Scared now, huh? Say hello to my little friend. It's on CBS, but it's great. Take a look at this.
How about we go rock, paper, scissors?
Ooh, I don't think so. No, anecdotal evidence suggests that in a game of rock, paper, scissors, players familiar with each other will tie 75 to 80% of the time due to the limited number of outcomes. I suggest rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
What?
It's very simple. Look, scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock, Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors.
I like it. Jim Parsons, everybody. Jim Parsons. Always. Every time. How are you, Jim?
I'm really happy to be talking to you again.
It's very nice to see you again,
Well,
because the last time you were here was your very first talk show.
It was, and now it's my second.
You haven't been on any...
I don't get out much. I don't cheat on you.
Right.
And, I don't know. That's where we stand right now.
Well,
I'm good.
kind of excited. Do you want to
Thank
see
you.
my makeout face?
I was watching it backstage, and no, we don't need to do that. And I don't do that. I don't do that on camera. So
Do you not do it on the show? You must make... Don't you
Make out faces?
Well, make
not
out-
that character.
No, really?
No.
Don't you make it... Haven't you ever made it... How long's the show been running?
Year and a half.
Made out with anyone on it yet?
No.
Really?
No, you're not watching. If he watched the show, he'd know this wouldn't happen. It's okay. It's okay.
It might happen. They got to do something.
Well, there will be a special episode at some point if we stay on long enough. Yes.
Right, I'm
Yes.
sure, yeah. There's got to be the episode where you get snowed in.
Right.
And then...
We live in Pasadena on the show. Wow! I couldn't be less offended. I really couldn't. I do find it amusing, though.
No, but you can get snowed in, and you could go up to Big Bear on a trip
yeah. Oh,
from
yeah,
Pasadena.
we could. You're
you get
right.
snowed in at the cabin.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another, making out.
That's exactly right.
They see. I want some money from CBS because of this. This is a great idea for the Christmas special.
You just spat on the letter CBS.
Oh yeah, I did.
That wasn't quick makeup on your part. I mean,
No, I know. I think they'll be all right.
No,
with
they'll be
that.
fine.
They'll be fine. Did they treat you all right? The CBS?
Yeah. Yes, very well.
Do they really?
Well, I think so. It's only been a year and a half. I
Right.
mean, you know.
Have they taken you anywhere? Any trips?
Taken me?
Anything like that?
Yes, I have. We just came back from Mexico. That was actually more of a Warner Brothers thing, but whatever.
Right. Okay.
The crazy thing there, we got off the plane and they told us, you know that you're the #1 comedy in Latin America. And I thought, well, I thought they're being
Me gusta
nice,
Latin America, you know.
Me gusta mucho. Right. But then we saw a billboard and it said #1 comedia. Shoot, I can't say it in Spanish, but we said it. So
you
it
said it on a billboard. If it says it on a billboard,
it's
it
usually
must be
true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless there's an asterisk or something.
No, even if there's an asterisk, there's a billboard up
you?
on billboard.
Billboard.
Yeah, it's a way I say it. And sometimes I put a B in instead of a D.
It's a Scotland thing.
Yeah, it's just an accent thing. It's
sure.
It's not even that. It's just a ridiculous affectation all of my own.
Oh, bless your heart.
But there's a billboard up on Sunset. There's a guy on it, King of Beepers, and he's got a crown on.
Yes. I've seen
he
him.
is the King of Beepers.
Yeah. That's very different, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you have a beeper?
No.
Does anyone ever beef?
No, I don't know. What would you need it for? I know that the joke used to be obviously a drug dealer.
Yes,
they would say.
right, yeah. Is that a joke? What do you need a beef for?
I don't know if it's a joke, actually. That was not the right word for it.
Right,
joke.
yeah.
I don't even want to get into it. Drug dealing.
Oh, no, don't get into drug dealing. Not
you just
now
turn
with the
somebody
hit show.
off. I know.
It would be a mistake.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
What about Mexico? Did you have a nice time
I had
there?
a lovely time. Small problems. I've steered clear of the water, which was great because they said to. I didn't steer clear of ice.
That's partly water.
Yeah. And it was. You've experienced tummy trouble ever? I mean, I'm sure we all have. This is the biggest problem I had. The hotel we stayed in, and I would never say the name because they're lovely people. The people that work there were lovely.
Okay.
But the bathroom door doesn't close all the way. There was a gap about this much. And so we'd visit each other in each other's rooms, and everybody had a little bit of tummy trouble sometimes. And number one is one thing to do with a door that won't close all the way.
Yeah.
Tummy trouble is a very other thing.
Sometimes when it's number one, I don't even bother. I'm just like, hey, everybody.
Yeah. I shouldn't have gone into it. It didn't go right. Because it's disgusting.
It's just part of life. And people have got to understand that sometimes if you take the ice cubes in Mexico...
You're going to have...
Now, were you drinking to excess as well? Is that why you were having ice cubes?
No, not at all. No. In fact, my ice cubes were with Diet Coke or,
All right. Or whoever advertises on CBS.
Yeah.
Is it Coke or Pepsi?
That's a good point. I don't know. Immaterial. You filled me with hope during the monologue, I have to say, as an actor.
Really?
What, the Monopoly movie?
They're making a movie of Monopoly, yeah.
I could do a top hat, you know? And my favorite thing, though, I never for a second thought I'd stand a chance of being in the Bond franchise, but if we're going to get touchy-feely with it... I have a window in. I don't know exactly why. It's not a romantic thing, but, just feelings. And I just didn't think it would happen.
I have my doubts about this feelings in a Bond film. I'm not sure about it. Do you have feelings yourself?
Downfall. Yeah. I'm happy right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I am.
Yeah. Better than the ice cubes in Mexico. That probably wasn't a good feeling at all.
That was not happy. It was funny after a while, but it was not happy.
Why did they take you down to Mexico for
just
to make an episode?
And promotional stuff like talk to newspapers.
Do you do a lot of that? Do you do a lot of the? No, you don't clearly because you've only been here twice.
You're my one and only with that. No, I fair amount. It was the press there and everything, and just meeting people, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
And we saw our show subtitled, which is crazy.
Have you seen it in dubbed?
No, and I want to.
Oh, it's great. When I was on the Drew Carey show, I saw me dubbed in German.
That's insane.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I was like, Carey. I was like, I'm better in German.
Did they keep it? I mean, did it fit right in? They're really good at it.
They're really good at it. Yeah. I mean, the character I played was kind of German anyway.
Really?
Well, he was English. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like sexually ambiguous, shout a lot, all that kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, sometimes.
There's always something new to look up about you, isn't there?
Now, with the show, the cast on the show, it's you and...
Johnny Galecki, Kaylee Cuoco, Simon Helberg, Kunal Nayyar.
Yeah, them. And when...
I thought you wanted a cast list.
Yeah, no, I did. I was about to say then.
Yes.
And do you all... because you spend a lot of time together.
We spend a lot of time together.
What do you do? We used to, on the Drew Carey show, we used to play Boggle all the time.
Ping pong.
Ping pong?
Ping pong tournament.
Ping pong tournament, you said?
I lost my second round match. Me and one of the fellas on the cameras. Hi, Hunt. That's the camera guy that I lost with. The second round match.
You have a camera guy called Hunt?
Mm-hmm. Hunter. I'm sure his mother calls him Hunter.
All guys are called things like Bob and Terry.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we have normal ones too.
Yeah.
He's normal. Hunt. It's a good name. A strong name.
Yeah, it's good.
Hunt.
Very good name, Hunt.
We lost our second round match.
Yeah. Not
we
good
went
for
to
ping pong,
no, he's fine. I'm the B player. He's the A player.
Ah, right. Okay.
We went to the losers bracket in the tournament, so you have to lose twice. We'll meet back up. It's long-winded. Sorry about that. I'm not out of the tournament. Is my point. I'm not.
Well, that's good. What about rock, paper, scissors? You could do that. You were doing it in the country.
You can do that. Yeah, I've been told we got real rock, paper, scissors tournaments in this world.
No.
Yes, they're going to have the U.S. Championship in Las Vegas this year.
In Las Vegas?
Yes.
I think I might go.
I
Can you
think
find out
you
where it is?
should.
I think that'd
I
be
could have
wonderful.
found out where it is. I didn't click on the link. I just happened to look at it.
Do you have a lot of websites for your show? Because I would imagine it's very popular with the folks that use the internet.
Yes, we do. I try not to look at them. I'm being honest. So
Yeah, because people will say mean things about you.
they could.
They do.
They do.
They do. I used to go on to the websites for this show, and I'd go on it, and people say, I'm such a fan, and what they say, they'll have names like Craig Fan, and then they just rip you to shreds.
And the same thing titled Craig Fan.
Yeah, they just like your hair, who you date, the way you behave, the size of your ass. It's,
right.
It's like being married.
Oh, that's terrible. I did bother to Google you. I said after the last time we were here, I said, I'm going to Google you. And so
you
I
did?
I did it recently so I could see the top 3 Google things, like just Google Craig Ferguson. And it was boring. It was CBS's main page about you. It was the Wikipedia page about you came out next, and then IMDb. And so I hit, well, that's boring. So I clicked on news. And that came up with, this was insane. Not insane, but the first one wasn't. You did some show on the East Coast this past weekend, maybe?
Yeah, New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That came up as a news article. Then the second one was Barry Ferguson just returned to the Scotland soccer team.
He did?
Yeah. That means nothing to you, really, doesn't it?
I had no idea
Yeah,
he was
you didn't
even
know.
away from the soccer
He was
team.
injured. It came back to much fanfare.
I'm delighted.
But I did go check my browser. I typed it, Craig, but Barry.
Barry Ferguson. Well, me, Barry's my brother.
No, he's not. I saw a picture of him.
But we're adopted.
No.
We are. We're
You don't
adopted
pull this
brothers.
with me. You tried to pull this with your sister. I
did,
saw
yeah.
that.
I told her she was adopted.
Y'all
yeah.
look so much alike.
Yeah. That's great. Endless hours of fun. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have a sister.
Did you tell her she was adopted?
No,
You
I might
did.
have.
You
I
did.
might have. You know, it's funny.
You must have.
No, I don't know. It was funny. My sister is coming to town this week with her husband and my nephew and my mother. They're all coming there and come see the taping of the show.
Oh, that
They
was
came
nice.
last year to do it, but then we went on strike as soon as they had their tickets. Yeah. So that wasn't fun. This will be fun, though.
I'm very excited. Well, tell her
I'm
she's
excited
adopted.
to see
Yeah.
it.
Bring
She's
her
a little
bring her
late.
over here.
Yeah. We're very alike, actually. She and I.
You can still tell her. You know.
I don't know. It makes me tired. You know, maybe I'll go with her son.
All right, then. Well, maybe we shouldn't.
No. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a good look around again.
Yeah, no, have a look.
It's always nice to see.
You should look around because we have to go to commercials.
Okay.
But it's very nice to see you. Will you come back soon?
Of course I
All right,
will.
then. Jim Parsons, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a rock legend. He's here singing the Morphine song from his solo release, Working Man's Cafe. Please welcome Ray Davies, everybody. Ray Davies.
Listen to my heartbeat, all fall down. Someone help me off of the ground. Yeah, I'll fall down. Someone help me off of the ground. Nelson and Star, he's got 10 grandkids. He grooves around intensive care, doing his stuff. He's got a perfect mullet hanging down his back. And Star walks in, gives a little wiggle, makes old Nelson grin. She tucks me in, touches my feet. Hey buddy, you know you got a slow heartbeat. Listen to my heartbeat. La 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 la, la 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 la. Listen to my heartbeat. La 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 la. And the marching band plays its song. Plays in the morgue at the charity ward. La 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 la, the marching band plays its song. And opposite me, Deborah the alky coughs so deep. It's the drugs and the drink, could happen to anyone, sure makes me think. And in the bed beside her, it's full of cables and leads, where nobody visits, nobody grieves. Listen to my heartbeat. Someone help me off of the ground. Yeah, I'll fall down. Someone help me off of the ground. Nelson and Starr, he's got 10 grandkids, she's the third missus. Starr takes some blood out of my arm. She rolls me over just like that. Yeah, listen to my heartbeat, slow but clean, while Deborah the alky looks so mean. They wheel her out, she starts to cry. If I don't get better, I'm gonna die. She'll go cold turkey till she's clean. She'll go to jail, but I get the morphine. Listen to my heartbeat. La 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 la, la 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 la. Yeah, listen to my heartbeat. La 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 la. And the marching band plays its song. Plays in the morgue at the charity ward. Yeah, the marching band plays its song. All fall down, someone help me off of the ground. Yeah, I'll fall down, someone help me off of the ground.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Okay, what did we learn on the show tonight? Well, the emails were good tonight. Didn't you think the emails were good tonight? During the commercial break, I said to the studio audience, "Oh, the emails were weak tonight." And they were like, "Yes." I was like, "Screw you, you're Trump fans." So, what did we learn on the show? Well, I tell you what, I did so much of the emails that we didn't get to the bit where I was going to wear this tonight. I was going to wear this in a great comedy bit tonight. And I wish I had. I actually wish I'd worn it for the entire monologue, to be honest. By the way, these are not real horns. No animals were harmed or other things. Nothing was harmed, except me. I was harmed a little bit by tonight's show. I felt judged by the audience. Because I did my makeout face and they recoiled. I know. Well, you know, it's Friday night. You know, it's the time in your region. Maybe you should think about going to bed. Maybe you're already in bed. I know you're already in bed. In fact, you're probably half asleep and you've left the TV on. So, here's the part where we'll just keep running the show the rest of the night and I'm going to teach you Spanish. Me gusta Mexico. Me gusta Costa Rica. Good night, everybody. We'll see you Monday.